All right, y'all. Part 159. So I'm glad to be done made that clear. Like how I've been had a pure and genuine heart this whole time and never really was a bad person. It's like somebody tried very, very, very hard to make me, uh, to take my life and to stamp me bad if I was alive, basically. And nothing I could do about it. Just keep running for my life from the powers that be. That's why when I be saying the powers that be, I'm talking about dumb people who run shit and who could like literally do that type of shit to you. I had them doing this to me. Shit is real. If you're not a person, for them to be after, you wouldn't know. But there's other people that's like me. I'm sure of it. I be hearing stories. There's other people that's like me. Chosen. A lot of them motherfuckers in jail. I promise you, them people ain't did shit, but just be born like me. I thank God I made it. That's why I be saying the type of shit that I say. I'm really, really just talking about this shit. Like I never got to explain or got to say what actually happened towards me until now. So a lot of shit happening, couldn't happen until now. But I'm gonna get back to my story where I had left off at Part 159, where the dude that I was with for the 10 years, him speaking against me doing what I had to do to get TJ out. And him also calling Rose, and whatever conversation they had, it made him abandon me. He told me later that, he had received some money, and that's what made him abandon me. But he made up a lie, talking about something happened to his brother. Ain't a motherfucking thing happened to his brother. I ran into his brother shortly after that. His never was nothing wrong with his brother. His brother worked and fine and straight to this day. Nothing happened to his brother. So I guess the same powers that be cut him a big old check for him to abandon me. When he abandoned me, God blessed me with a dude that lived way in Augusta. He was hustling or whatever he had going on, but he literally paid all my bills like the first 5 months after me getting abandoned. The abandonment felt like freedom to me. The whole 10 years, I ain't even know that it was almost like, I was josing, I was locked up, I was in jail. That's what that relationship felt like. So what was supposed to feel like abandonment, it felt like freedom to me. Literally. Like I cooked 365 days a year. I hadn't been in no restaurant, no fast food place in 10 years, literally. I remember after that relationship was over and the first time I had went into Wendy's. It was the Wendy's that got burnt down on Pryor off of University and Pryor. I had walked up in them. They had like a fireplace. They was selling green teas, all kind of healthy shit. That shit was so amazing to me. I was just flabbergasted. I hadn't been in no fast food. So needless to say, I didn't cook for like 4 or 5 months. I didn't. I ain't cooked until that boy quit paying my bills. I literally ate our breakfast, lunch, or dinner for 5 months. Cause it was so much shit I hadn't tasted. It was so many places I hadn't been. It was so much that I hadn't experienced. So I learned a lot about myself. I learned, the stuff that I liked, and then that's when my favorite food became Mediterranean. Like, it was a lot of stuff that I do like, but I didn't know that I did until after that relationship was over with. I had met Jay, my little partner who died not so long ago. I had posted and was saying rest in peace on the video. And Jay used to make Miley. That when Miley was popping at the time. I had got her off Miley for 2 months straight. I'm talking about geeked out of my mind. I had got her. I used to crush it and lick my finger and do tabs of the Miley. But Jay used to give me zips at a time. So I don't know if he was trying to make me kill myself or what, but he was giving me zips of Miley all the time. I have done just to show how I was a blue mooner with the South. I'm a blue mooner with the South. I never really did that much. In 2 months, I did more Miley than I have ever, 3 times more Miley than I have ever did of the South. The South, I do it probably once every 4 months, or maybe 4 times a year or some shit. It was really a blue moon. That shit never been a problem for me. But the Miley, I had did it every single fucking day for 2 months because I was getting it free. Jay was giving me zips. I remember one time, me and my homegirl Roxy, we had went to that little club in Mechanicsville off of Pryor. It was next to the barbershop. I think it was called Empire at the time. But we used to go around there to go party and shit. And when Jay first had started giving me the Miley and shit, we had went around there and I had got the whole fucking club high on Miley, just getting out Miley free. Everybody was the whole fucking club geeked to that bitch. And we had started popping Miley, I want to say a Wednesday or a Thursday. Me and this bitch ain't come back until Tuesday, the next week. We literally ain't we had time left. We ain't quite know what we had did. We had to sit down and really focus and think about what all happened and where we went and what all we did. Me and her, we had been every fucking well doing all kind of shit and didn't even remember came that Tuesday. We really had to sit down and just try to remember. But one of them nights we had went around there to the Empire and Roxy had got into it with this girl. And the girl was on top of Roxy, right? So I was getting the girl off of my friend so they could start over. You know what I'm saying? Her people must have thought I was trying to jump in or whatever, and came up behind me, hitting me. So I turned around and ran her shit and beat up. So, 2 fights going on at the same time. And, they turned on the lights and all that, shut the whole club down. So, me and that bitch shut the club down, shut it down. It did, so it did. And we had to look for her phone for a little while. My partner, Roxy, she couldn't find her phone. But we ended up finding her phone and gone home. But we was in that bitch geek, had a fight and shut the whole motherfucking club down that night. Sure did. But that Tuesday, we had to remember all that. We ain't had no memory.